Okay, I'll read these. These ones have super low upvotes.
Answer.
So.
No.
Oh, dude, come on.
No.
On the pod.
You think?
Yeah.
All right, real quick. What up?
What's going on? What's going on?
What are you doing?
Dude, I'm on my way home from getting that sweat in, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
What are you up to?
On the pod right now, dude.
Oh, you're doing the pod?
Yeah, dude, you're going to be on it.
Damn, son.
What do you have to say to the people?
Just let them know that it's time. It's time. I'm coming to the top. I'll be there. I'll meet you guys there. Let's fucking go.
Have you guys ever heard of Walmart's AI system that they're using now? Like,
Nerf guns are fucking awesome nowadays,
they
dude.
are, dude. First big purchase for me was an airsoft gun.
Humans don't come out like we're not like, what? Okay, Dad, what do you want me to do?
Do those poison dart frogs actually shoot darts?
Dude, I went downstairs. I wanted a banana, but there wasn't a banana.
She must work at a nursery,
Right.
and then a new baby came in.
A baby
Oh.
took her job. I'm taking over the business.
She called me sobbing because it rained, like I said it would. She asked me to pick her up.
Like I said it would. That's kind of fun.
That's
I don't like their kind.
You're
that
30.
to your parents. Like, why'd you do this? You're like, my friend did it.
My friend Timmy done a sweet with donuts.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, well, if Timmy jumped off a bridge, would you? I don't know. Did Timmy want to
I
die? Did
probably
Timmy...
would.
Was he jumping into water?
What was
or
under the bridge?
How tall is this bridge, and did he have a parachute on
Was
it?
there a trampoline at the bottom?
Was he just bungee jumping off the top?
Was there a ball pit under?
Was he at Chuck E. Cheese, and was his bridge theoretical, and was it only like 2 feet?
Because if so, then I would probably jump out the bridge.
With a big pile of candy?
I mean,
on the
ask me
bridge?
tomorrow. Let me sleep on it.
You know the first thing that I ever bought with my first paycheck?
Fake tits?
Like how old? How old?
Like
was
those silicone tits?
15.
15. No, what?
It was Zorbs. You know what Zorbs are?
Oh, wait, those giant
vinyl,
ones.
the vinyl ball. That's why I thought it was the vinyl balls that you climb inside.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you,
yeah,
like, hit
yeah.
Each other
yeah,
with
yeah.
$400.
You think it was worth it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck
Jesus
yeah, dude.
Christ. One of them was $400?
In the long run, no, because it's like they take a while to blow up because they're so big, and then
Yeah.
in the summer when you use them, like a reasonable person, it's really hot, and the sun getting through vinyl is super like you're in
yeah,
there for
yeah.
2 minutes max, and then you're done.
Right.
And you're pretty much like tuckered out for the rest of the day, so you just deflate them, and then they take a while to deflate. So you either let them deflate over time, or you have to sit on them and like. And they have that like smart plug too, so like it doesn't drain air
Put your
fast.
finger in it or something.
Yeah, you gotta like fucking squeeze it, you pinch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
How many... Did you just get one?
Two.
Okay.
No, just
It's
just run around the yard by myself.
Were they $400 each or $400 together?
Together? Yeah.
Regardless, I
Probably
still
the-
think that was a terrible deal.
I was 15. Dude.
$400. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
That was like about 2 weeks of pay, maybe 1 or 2 weeks of pay. I think it was 1 week. My first week.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
15,
As a
$400.
yeah,
And then you're like,
under the
that was a
table,
week.
under the table
Yeah.
by my dad.
Yeah, it's like $10 an hour, yeah.
Yeah, it was like 1 week. Dude, I make this a week? Dude, I can buy Zorbs every... No, I didn't think
You
that.
could buy Sorbs every week. Dude, you could have started like your own like soccer like arena thing. You know, like
Yeah.
people like,
Oh, yeah.
that
That'd
do
be
that
fun.
shit.
That would have been cool.
Yeah.
You can make money.
I've
off
used
that.
those
$400
before.
a weekend.
And they're fun, but it's like people get hurt easily or like, you know.
Yeah, I never trusted them, especially
It's not-
kids. Like when we had kids
Oh, yeah,
over,
for sure.
they wanted to use them, and like my knees, like it like went to my knees. So like a kid wouldn't even be able to like move. Probably like they'd be like just moving their legs like a little bit.
Couldn't they like jump and like roll in it or something though?
I mean, yeah, they could probably get hit, and they'd have fun if they like tucked themselves in. So they
Dude, I would
get hit.
smash
Yeah.
the shit out of somebody.
That's the thing is you want to, and then they're like, oh, my back. And you're like, oh, this isn't fun.
Why?
Yeah.
Because they get hurt.
It get,
yeah,
You get
yeah,
hurt,
yeah.
Well, like I said about the knees, my
Yeah.
knees being right at the edge of it,
Mm.
dude. If you get hit backwards or if you land the wrong way, dude, you're just
Throws
like
your legs backwards?
I'm not gonna like describe it, but just like imagine it, dude.
Yeah.
Just like your knees getting locked up like that, like it's not fun.
Dude,
and
you-
you have to like use your core to like bounce yourself back up if you're
That
like
makes sense.
downhill.
Yeah.
If you're going like, because we would do it on hills because that's all our property is. So, but no, was it worth it in the long run? No, because of that
You still have
aspect.
them?
But no,
I was gonna say, dude,
Yeah.
I would,
What, you
we'd
sell
definitely
them or
gonna try
give them?
them.
gave them to my dad's employees' kids.
That's fucked, dude. You should have made a profit. But
Yeah.
Did you guys ever see like those people that are doing like leg presses and their knees go
Oh.
backwards
Oh,
and
yeah.
their legs
I've
like
seen
snap
those.
and
I've
shit?
seen the
Yeah,
video.
Dude, those are so fucked. They
Those are
like
brutal.
hyperextend their knees and then that's so fucked to watch.
It hurts. It hurts to watch.
It hurts so bad to watch. And then I'm scared.
I wonder what that recovery's like. It's got to be like a year,
I would
2
think
years
so.
of your life. Just
Dude, I don't know. I'm just thinking about
Yeah,
it. It just
I know.
hurts.
Because they would need like complete reconstruction
Oh,
surgery
yeah.
of their knees.
Just
and
joints
tendons and-
going the opposite way of what they're supposed to. It just it's just a yikes.
Yeah.
Just overall.
Yeah, regardless. Yeah, exactly. Especially with weight involved. Ooh,
Yeah.
it's like forced.
it's crazy though that can happen to someone though, and like modern medicine can make it so they're walking in like 3 years.
Dude, a
2
peasant
years.
in the
Oh
in the
yeah, in
fucking-
medieval times,
yeah.
you're like, we're just gonna cut these off because they're fucked.
You're dead, dude. No,
I
I
hope
don't,
like they're
You
not
think you
like,
would die?
squatting and
If
leg
if you
pressing
survive the
medieval.
amputation,
well, yeah, that amputation.
mean-
I mean, before, like, if you're just like, if they're like, we're just gonna wrap these up, put some stents on them, hopefully they'll heal.
Yeah, dude, did you ever see the Asian people that happens to? Like in like third world countries, usually in like Asian countries. That happens a lot. Like people get like these deformities, they wrap them,
Oh yeah,
and then
yeah.
like this one lady's arm, it was like bent backwards and stuff from like her like breaking her arm, and then like them never. It was right here. It was this part was broken, and then her elbow was like displaced,
yeah.
and then they just wrapped it for like a year, and then it healed, but it healed in a way that it wasn't supposed to heal. So like in modern medicine, they like if you get a cast, they make sure to set it, and it's all right.
right.
In these third world countries,
Sure it
I don't know.
heals,
If,
right.
I'm guessing doctors aren't as good as they are over here.
Yeah.
Dude, her limbs were all fucked up. Her arm was like it looked like it had like 3 or 4 elbows,
Oh
Oh.
jeez.
but like it didn't cause her pain,
Right.
but it looked so
She's
messed
got,
up,
like,
dude.
Yeah. Because
yeah.
well, if you break a bone, the bone like will grow back,
Yeah.
and it grows back stronger.
And that's like what happened, but it was like over here.
Yeah, right.
So instead of going straight, it was like
Yeah,
on the
just like a
side.
bendy
dude.
straw.
Wait. Back up a little bit.
What?
Your bone grows back stronger.
Yeah. Yeah, if you like
So
break,
hypothetically,
yeah.
Oh, God.
if you were to break every bone in your body, just like over time, you'd be like super durable.
I mean, I don't think it gets infinitely stronger. I think like one break, and then like I can't remember what it's called, because there's like I think it might be just bone that grows, or it might be something like a little different, but like it'll fill in the cracks with
Right.
whatever, and it's a lot stronger than your actual bone.
Like, is it like some sort of resin, like natural resin or something?
I mean, I think it's closest to what bone is.
Yeah, that's what they use for your teeth.
Might as well
whenever
look it up.
You,
It's
you
gonna,
get like a hole in your teeth or something. I have resin in my front teeth because I chipped them.
Yeah, they don't make them like those silver fill-in
No,
whatever
you
anymore.
wouldn't be able to tell by looking
Yeah,
at
it's white. I have.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard.
one.
I don't even know how many. I think I have like one or two, but I always forget that I have them because
Yeah, they're
just
white.
white.
Mine are
yeah.
white. Yeah.
It does feel like, well, not anymore, but like whenever you first get it done, like filled in, you could feel like the difference in texture. But it actually chipped off the first time I had it filled in. It chipped off right away. So because they were like, yeah, resin's actually stronger than bone. I was like, wow, that's cool. And then like the next week, I had to come back in and get it because I fucking grinded my teeth in my sleep.
Oh, okay.
That was enough to break this stronger than bone material.
Yeah.
I was pissed. I mean, it was free. It was free for the refill, but.
Yeah, it better fucking be. They messed up.
You
Oh,
guys,
well,
you
I
guys
get-
buy anything? Do you remember your first like big purchase, like stupid purchase, or like?
First big purchase
Stupid.
for me was an airsoft gun. I don't know if it was like
Oh.
stupid, but
right.
at the same time, because I used it a lot.
Yeah,
I still have it.
Well, yeah,
And it was like a full like replica of like an M4. So
Yeah.
like right down to like
Didn't have
like
an orange
everything
tip?
looked the same. What?
did it have an orange tip?
Yeah. Well, of course. And I was like,
Did you
dude, do
spray
I
paint
paint
it
this?
black?
I was like, dude, do I
Yeah.
paint this black? And I was like, and then like go around the neighborhood, dude. This was like my idea. I was like, I could like walk around the neighborhood, dude, paint this black.
No
and
one
then like
would
I
mess
watched,
with me.
yeah, I watched a YouTube video and it was like this kid getting arrested because like he had an airsoft gun, did the
Yeah.
exact
Oh, that's
thing.
the best case
And I was
for
like,
him.
fuck, dude, I'm so glad I watched this because it was like right before I
Yeah.
was like
Right.
debating on whether I should do it and go outside. I don't know why. I was like, man, I should walk around my neighborhood with this thing.
I did that with all my like toy guns and stuff, but they weren't like they weren't real looking, so you wouldn't be able to tell. Like I had some like Buzzbee toy like sniper rifle that had like a giant barrel, like which is way too big to be real.
like
So-
those giant fucking Nerf guns just spray painted
Yeah.
black, and you're like,
Nerf guns are
watch
fucking
out.
awesome nowadays, dude.
They are, dude.
I wish I
Nerf
had
guns?
them. Yeah, dude.
Mhm.
They make them
They,
crazy.
yeah, they
now.
make like automatic Nerf
Automated,
guns now. Yeah.
There was only like one kind of automated Nerf gun when I was a kid. It was like it would just shoot like.
And it wasn't that good, though.
Oh yeah.
It got jammed a lot.
Yeah, it sucked. Now they have these like fully automated like mini guns. The bad thing always will be with Nerf is like picking up the bullets afterwards.
Oh
They
yeah.
can't really fix that.
True.
Dude, but my brother, for like a little bit, got into like them like really hard for some reason. But what you can do is like take like the old springs out and put in like these modified springs that are like 6 times stronger, and then put like weights in the fucking darts. So instead of going like 80 feet per second, which is pretty decently fast, it went like 400 plus feet per second. Just fucking like went through like into a wall.
Oh,
It's like
Jesus.
stupid
Jeez.
because he put like BBs in it and then put like the plastic piece back on, so it like went into drywall. Like, dude, it would fucking hurt.
I remember I saw a post on the internet when I was younger, and I replaced a dart, like the head of a dart, with like a thumbtack. And then I would shoot like this piece of drywall in my basement, and I just like stick it all the time.
I thought you were gonna say you're like your brother or something. You're just like,
No, not. I wasn't fucking psychopathic. No,
Did you guys ever learn to throw cards?
I tried. I couldn't do it.
Pretty,
Never.
it's actually
never do
pretty.
it.
Yeah, you just like flick your arm down, and that shit'll go into walls.
It seems like the way people explain it is like it's just kind of like a natural mode. Like you just
Yeah, really. You just like throw your hand down as
definitely a
fast as you
practice
can.
thing though.
into
Yeah.
drywall.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It'll
dude.
go into
Oh,
drywall.
fuck
like
yeah,
like a
dude.
playing card.
Yeah, yeah.
A
Mhm.
regular cardboard playing card will go into drywall.
Yeah,
People have cut fruit.
Yeah.
Like just by
I could
throwing a
imagine
card.
going into a piece of fruit, but dude, like with paint, like drywall with
Oh, yeah.
paint on it.
Yeah.
What? Like that wall over there, like you just throw it.
Well, not that one. That one's special. Yeah, that one.
like this wall. For
Yeah,
the camera.
especially if you get a
No
credit card,
way.
dude.
I could
You
imagine
could kill
credit card.
someone with that.
You
Like,
think
it's
somebody could kill somebody with a credit card, throwing it at them without it being sharpened?
I don't
Probably not,
Dude,
but-
credit
That'd be
cards,
insane.
like the weight is a lot different though. I feel like that's not the same thing as a playing card.
Oh, it's
you could
definitely heavier.
you can still throw them, and they're a lot more effective.
Were we talking plastic credit cards or metal?
Plastic. I
'Cause,
mean,
dude, those metal ones are fucking heavy, and those are
yeah, I don't
What
know
about,
if you
like
could
like
throw
a Ridge
metal
wallet.
insane. Dude, I have one.
You should fucking whip that.
Dude, I could. If you threw it, it'd be like fucking hitting somebody in the
You
face.
could
with, like, a
decapitate
baseball.
somebody with it.
Yeah, that shit would hurt. Shit's heavy. Put a few cards in there. Dude,
had
I
this-
still don't believe it.
I had this
show you.
bow, this toy bow with like a whistle arrow on it. I don't know if you ever seen those.
Yeah.
You pull it back, it's got like these bungee straps for the rope and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you pull it back, and whenever you release it, that thing like just fucking whistles.
Yeah.
Me and my friends, we would just like shoot it straight up, and then just like stand in a circle, and just you could just hear. See who it hits. If
Dude, they did that on the movie Grown Ups, but they used like an actual,
actual,
bow.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's not as exciting. Why?
What-
It's
That's not as exciting. Yeah, right, dude.
It's definitely more risky. But you
Boring.
can't hear like a whistle on.
Oh,
there.
no.
It's
You
more-
just get
more
like hit
a-
with a fucking
Yeah.
arrow.
right at the
I
end.
also,
that'd be scary.
that's super unrealistic because you cannot shoot that shit straight
No,
up.
probably not. And
Like,
it
the
would go
prob-
like so far. And
Yeah, even like the wind would push it. You know, yeah, it's not
yeah, even if you were like a professional.
super unrealistic.
Yeah.
You tell me an Adam Sandler movie is unrealistic.
Also, if you watch
can't
it,
tell
he
you
shoots it at an angle, so
He does actually, doesn't
He's
he?
just
yeah,
like-
yeah.
Shoots it like directly that way and it just goes up.
Bones. Back to this, just real quick.
Yeah,
New
yeah.
threads of bone cells start to grow on both sides of the fracture,
So it grows
and
thicker.
then they grow together. Yeah, I think it's not. It doesn't even like grow back like the same as it was before. It's like
Right.
there's like more around it.
Yeah. Right.
But
That makes sense. It's crazy like how like adaptive our bodies are to that kind of shit. Like it's like, oh shit, you broke this, let's make it stronger. It's like smart, I guess.
yeah, it is cool.
Do you think that goes into our evolution at all? Like, say you have a very accident-prone family. You think that goes into your genetics at all? Like, oh, okay, these guys suck, so we gotta make sure their kids have thick bones when they come out.
I don't know.
Well, I don't think it's
don't think
from
it's that
generation
fast,
to
yeah.
generation. Yeah,
It would
it
be
would
like-
take a long time, like long
say like tens of
lineage of
thousands
breaking
of
bones.
years. Yeah.
That's something. Yeah, that's something I never understood about evolution in general.
thousands.
Was like, not just for humans, but for animals. Like, whenever whenever you see like a wildlife documentary and they're explaining an animal's like defense mechanism, or like okay, here's a good example, like dart frogs, poison dart frogs. They're bright colored yellow to show that hey, if you eat me, I'm poison. Like,
Right.
how the fuck did like all of nature decide
dude.
on that rule?
Yeah, nature's impressive.
I don't get it. Like,
Dude, you know what's kind of crazy is talking about like our closest relative, which is like the chimpanzee or the ape or whatever what is it? The ape?
primates,
Chimpanzee.
Just
Primates
primates.
in
I mean,
general.
yeah.
Like if you look at like the DNA and like the taxonomy, whatever the fuck it's called, of those, like they're like our closest relatives. But like, do you think you could teach one like calculus in this like day and age?
Well,
with Neuralink, anything's
No,
possible.
no. Like you go to the zoo, you try to teach it calculus. Do you
Calculus?
think you could teach it calculus?
no, but maybe one day.
But do you think no, I'm talking about today. Do you
Yeah,
think
no,
you could
probably
teach
not.
it multiplication tables though?
Yeah.
Like you could probably teach it multiplication,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Maybe.
I think you could. So imagine like the step in like how we think like intellectually, right? Like that step, like if that's our closest ancestor, do you think there's like an ancestor above us, right? But like the difference between like us and them is that like we like when we're babies, we're learning like the ABCs. If there's like a step above us, when they're babies, they're learning like calculus. If there was somebody
what do you
above
mean,
us.
What do you mean a step above us?
Like how chimps or apes or whatever, primates in general are a step below us, a step above us.
Well, okay.
In
That's
like,
like,
in, the
it's
chain.
complicated to answer because the primates that we evolved from don't exist anymore. There was a subsection of like Homo sapiens that evolved into us and left the other primates as they are.
Completely agree.
Well, yeah, it's not really
Really?
something you agree
It's
on.
like
Well, I mean,
Me-
some people
I
don't
thought-
believe in
Right,
evolution.
true. That's true. Yeah, it's true. But
we derived from, I thought it was like Cro-Magnon or something, or like it was Cro-Magnon, Neanderthals, and then like Homo sapiens. Is that a different thing, or is that part of the same?
That's what we are.
that might
We are
be
Homo sapiens.
us. Yeah, but there. I mean,
So
whatever was
Cro-Magnon
before
and-
us. But
and
yeah,
Neanderthals
yeah.
got- yeah. I know Neanderthals got.
I mean,
Right.
I'm just talking about like
You think they're you're
in
saying-
general. I'm not talking about like, oh, this is like just like the step below us, but the step above us, right? This is more
Yeah,
like
yeah.
theoretical because it hasn't been proven,
Right.
obviously.
Like,
It's
are you
weird.
saying? Are you asking
asking
if
if
there's a
it's-
species alive today that is smarter than us?
Or are you asking if there was, how would it be?
Both.
Well, then no.
No
For
to
the
which
fir-
one?
For the first one.
You don't think that it is a thing?
No.
There's different levels of like, because humans don't come out like, we're not like, what? Okay, Dad, what do you want me to do? You know?
No, right,
Like,
of course.
but like a baby deer is like, yeah, like it comes out and it's looking for food right away. Like
Right.
it's falling under its mom. It knows what's.
Well,
available.
I mean, a baby comes out and it's looking for its mother. It's
No,
crying.
it's crying
and
like a bitch, like not pulling its weight, not looking for berries, mind you.
So do like calves when they come out, they're crying.
Yeah, a
Like,
lot of. I'm just saying, different animals like have different like growth like levels, like speed in which their brain develops.
Yeah.
Granted, a deer is not as like a fully grown deer isn't as smart as a human, but
Right.
a baby deer coming out is smarter than a baby, like a human baby. Human baby is fucking.
True.
You put a human
No,
baby right
you're
there, it's
right.
dead.
Well, it has
You live in the woods?
instincts. Well, babies have instincts too, but they have more like
Babies don't.
survival instincts. What?
Tell me, in any case, you put a baby in the woods.
No, I'm not saying.
Well,
that's,
it'll
that's what
cry,
I'm
so
saying.
something- it cries
A baby
so
deer
that
has
something
like
comes and gets it.
survival
True.
instincts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I mean by instinct. Like
I guess
if
a baby deer
if
would
you
probably do
dunk
the
a newborn baby underwater, it's gonna hold its breath. You asked like why poison dart frogs are like brightly colored,
No. I know why they are. I just think it's
but like how it evolved that way.
not the frogs, all of nature,
Right.
because all of nature depends on that rule,
Yeah.
which is like weird. It's like how does all of nature, and how do other animals understand that? You know, I want to.
Mm. I think it
as a
was
human.
I would assume it's random. Not like in what's brightly colored, but like this frog was brightly colored and it's also poisonous.
Right.
And because it didn't die, because animals associate that bright color with if I eat this, I just saw my buddy die, so I'm not going to eat that. Then more frog species were brightly colored they survive because animals associated with that bright color with death. And then I guess there's brown frogs, but they're also not poisonous. So
Yeah, I'm specifically
I don't
talking
know.
about the.
yeah, and then there's like butterflies that are brightly colored.
It's
that are
usually like
poisonous.
small creatures because those are the ones that get eaten.
Yeah, and then there'll be like frogs that aren't poisonous that are brightly colored, just to ward off enemies.
I think tree frogs are. I think they have some sort of like poison. I want to say their tongue or like their little like sticky pads.
Yeah,
Some sort of like. Yeah, it's just a
Like the
weird. It's a weird
mucus.
recurring theme in nature. I don't know.
Do those poison dart frogs actually shoot darts?
Yeah, they're really good at throwing them. They can actually. They're the only species of animal that can craft darts.
I knew you were gonna say some dumb shit.
That was a dumb fucking question.
Do they shoot darts?
Do they shoot darts?
Yeah.
no.
What do you mean?
It's a poison dart frog. Why is it a poison dart
Because native tribes use their poison for darts.
Named after the actual.
Well, dude, who knows? I thought they were able to fling some sort of like goo out of like their fucking back or something.
There's got to be some animal that can do that.
I swore it was the poison dart frog.
No.
Isn't that one of like the
shoots-
most deadly
shoots
fucking
poison?
Yeah, I swore it shot poison.
No, no. But
I think it's just
Yeah, I don't
it
know.
has like this like some sort of like coat of
yeah, just like a
gloss.
mucusy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Does
No.
it could craft darts?
it like stands up on two legs and it's like.
Have you guys ever heard of Walmart's AI system that they're using now?
No, what is it for?
No.
At the self checkout lines, since there was so much stealing, like literally, I guess it was like billions of dollars per year.
Yeah.
They did, or they noted of people stealing. Now they have it so that they don't. So say you steal a bag of fucking chips. It's like $5. They're more than likely not going to stop you at the door, even though they know that you stole that. They're going to wait until you rack up a charge of at least $300. They're going to get a warrant, come to your house, and arrest you. It's been happening all over the fucking country.
Makes sense,
It's
yeah.
insane
Haven't got me yet.
because they just want to get people on like high dollar shit, so that like they're like, well, you've stole over $300, you're going to jail.
Yeah.
It's kind of fucked. Like I understand you shouldn't be stealing, but also, do you really think like you should go to jail? Like, what if it's like a struggling family? They're like, fuck, I need diapers. Fuck,
Well,
I need
I
that,
mean,
and it's
that-
over like a year.
Yeah,
So that's
but
not like the
doesn't-
be all end all, right? It's not like okay, you're arrested now, you're in jail for this.
Yeah,
Well,
you
then you
could
have
go
like I
forever.
believe it would be like a felony offense, wouldn't it?
I would
Or is it
assume
like
it's
a misdemeanor
fine.
type of thing? I mean, you went to jail, you
Like,
got arrested.
Yeah, I mean, it
Like
probably
they had
like
a warrant for you.
like 3 months in jail, maybe at most.
That sucks, dude.
How-
then you're
how-
not like providing for your family. I know
Yeah.
you stole, and like you, I mean, I guess technically,
Yeah,
you
I
deserve
mean that's
it,
the
but
law,
it's
man. It
fucked.
sucks, but
I think it
Isn't that
depends,
crazy that AI is doing that
depends
though?
on how fast.
yeah. Well, how does AI come into it?
Facial recognition. They have fucking cameras right above every single checkout.
And that's how
line.
they rack up
But
the
I-
bill.
Yeah, but I was wondering like if you wore like sunglasses and a mask and a hood, like they can't tell you to take it off, and then if you pay in cash,
True.
I just feel like you'd get away.
Well,
with
if you're paying in cash with a cashier, aren't
it.
they?
No, in the self checkout.
Yeah, but you can't. Can you pay cash on the self checkout?
Yeah.
Where you just like put it in the machine.
Yeah, in the machine. Yeah.
Oh, I never saw that.
Yeah, I imagine they might take that away because I feel like that's like a workaround. People just go in like in disguise or some shit.
Yeah, I feel like
I mean-
I feel like it wouldn't be if that was like a big thing. I feel like it wouldn't be uncommon to see a bunch of people come into Walmart with like sunglasses and hoods on.
If they're gonna
All the
steal, of
time.
course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Interesting.
Seems, that seems like I wonder if they'll ever like they'll adjust the punishment according to how like fast you gain that $300 worth of goods.
Okay.
Because like, what if there was like a cool down? Like, okay, your year's up. You can steal $300 again.
Yeah, I wonder if it is. It has to be within like a certain amount of time. There's no way it's like, well, you stole
Over
$200
5
6 years ago.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no way. It has to be like within like a
Well,
year.
there's probably like a statute of limitations, and
Maybe. Yeah.
then if you start stealing again, it's probably like a second offense. It's heavier penalty.
Right. Yeah, like I understand it's a $1 billion business, but when billions of dollars are being stolen, you're just getting fucked. I guess you have to implement something.
Yeah.
That's
But-
been, I mean, it's like a known thing too. That's been a known thing
Oh,
that
yeah.
people steal like millions. It was millions before.
Yeah.
Billions though. That's fucking nuts.
Apparently. Yeah. all over the country. I mean, you have to imagine how many people per day are stealing at every single Walmart. There's so many.
A lot of Walmarts.
Just in our area, there's
It's
like
25
fucking
cents an
5.
hour that they're missing out on paying their employees.
I know. No, yeah. I mean, if they just brought, everybody's like, if you just brought cashiers back, dude, I hate going into like cashier if there's a self checkout.
Right. Yeah, me too.
It takes so much more time, and I have to wait in a long ass line. And there's these old people like that put their stuff on because you have to like put your own stuff on the. Dude, and they're so slow.
Dude, anytime it's not a self-checkout, you can guarantee that line's going to be full of groceries for that.
Oh yeah.
It's always like a middle-aged person or up, and they have that thing like the whole way back, and like it's still moving, and they're still putting stuff on. You're like, oh my fucking god!
Or they have like two
all I have
fucking
is like
carts.
a gift card. And
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's like, oh, I just wanted this drink. Can I go ahead of you? Are you kidding me? No.
yeah.
You know what else is crazy about AI? This is like the last thing I want to talk about AI because I feel like I talk about it way too much.
It's interesting.
It is definitely interesting, and I just think like it's taking over. But I think it's going to take over 10 times more in the next even year. I honestly think within the next 5 years, I'll predict 5 years right now. This is just like a theory or something. Maybe like a conspiracy. That AI is going to take over 50% of the jobs in America or in the entire world. 50% in the next 5 years, 50%.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that's a conspiracy theory. I think that's just like a prediction at this point.
I feel like a conspiracy theory pertains to something that's happening. You know.
Yeah,
has
okay.
happened.
There's not really like
Or
a
has
lot of
happened, and there's
foundation of
not-
truth.
Yeah,
It's more-
true.
it's
So
more
this is
of a
more like a theory,
hypothesis.
hypothesis
Yeah.
theory. Yeah.
Yeah, hypothesis, good. Yeah, I think a lot of delivery jobs are going to be taken by like self-driving delivery trucks.
I was thinking even lawyers, doctors,
Oh, yeah.
maybe even research.
For lawyer,
True.
yeah. I mean, imagine having like an AI lawyer. Like they're just they.
Dude, I
they,
mean,
they
they
don't
could
fuck up.
know every
They take
fucking
the
law
best
better than
route,
better
yeah.
than a lawyer.
Yeah,
Like a lawyer's like I mean a lawyer can be brilliant,
that it's also scary because AI can find like every loophole possible
right?
and just get criminals out of jail.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they would be on the criminal side, or do you think they would be like fair, or do you think they would be like more
That's crazy.
towards the law? It depends on who the manufacturer is.
I think
could
if
be
it's a
completely biased.
defense lawyer, like AI, it'll do everything in its power to make sure they get the lightest sentence possible or prove them innocent. And at that point, they'll just be like, well, because of these two conflicting laws.
Yeah, if it's working how it should, that's exactly how it
But
will.
I
Bro, I
think
can
that'll
see it.
also tighten up laws. Like this,
for
there's
sure.
this list of loopholes being abused.
Yeah.
Make sure that doesn't happen.
I can see it now, dude. I could see like a movie about like a corrupt AI like lawyer, like it's like a fucking robot. Dude, that'd be fucking awesome. That's a good idea for a movie.
Did you guys hear that
Dystopian.
AI was also recently like Chat GPT was actually being racist, but they fixed it like as soon as possible because they found out it was being racist. They're like, for a white person in America, what's the best way to increase my income? And it's like, I'm not biased on race since I'm an AI generated model, but blah, blah, blah. And then they asked for like black people. They're like, as a black person in America, what's the best way to increase income? And it's like, I cannot speak on that, blah, blah, blah. But what I think it was doing, I don't think it was being racist. I don't think AI can be racist.
Stating facts.
I think it was pulling all these articles, especially from like these like left-wing articles and being like, wait, this is saying like I can't say black, I can't say this, I can't say that. And it's like, okay, I can't speak on this because it's racist. You know, like
Right,
I think it was
yeah.
pulling all these articles because you don't really see much on like the other side. I think that's what it was doing.
I think it was probably in the program somewhere. It's like you can't state opinions based on race or some shit.
Yeah,
It's completely different now.
it doesn't
They have
definitely
they
in the
have the
program.
same they have the same.
It's not gonna like take
message now.
the overall message of an article and be like, oh, I can't say this because this article said so. Like,
No, yeah, it pulls from multiple articles.
disregard-
I'm sure
race.
it takes information, but it's in the code that it can't like be racist.
Yeah, no, but no, of course it's not being racist. It's not actually being racist, but I think it's pulling from all these articles that are stating these different things. And since a lot of these things we're talking about like suppression or oppression in the black community, in the workplace, and you just see that so much, at least if you look online, you'll see a lot more about oppression from like that is happening to black people versus white people, that AI was saying, oh, there's all these things, I can't speak on that.
Do you know it gets its information from articles?
No, I mean, it gets its information from everywhere. I don't know exactly
internet in
where.
general.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where it pulls it from, and it's constantly expanding. So for
Mm-hmm.
me to say something, I mean, by the time this podcast is out, it might be completely different or
regardless-
just way bigger.
Regardless of race, does it like a Chat GPT bot wouldn't like insult you or anything, right?
Can't.
Right.
It's sweet. You could actually look it up and go on right now. Now,
Yeah, I've been on it.
yeah, I love it, dude. I ask it questions all the time, and I'm like, hey, I have this article, cite it in APA 7 format, and it's like, here you go, and I'm like, sweet.
That's super
Well,
helpful. Yeah.
He was showing us something. I don't know if it was showing us, but it was he was asking it for music suggestions because
Oh,
he was
yeah,
saying
yeah.
what type of music he liked, and it gave you good suggestions. Is what you said.
Yeah, it definitely did.
Which is that's fucking cool. It's just
yeah.
Yeah, because it'll give me suggestions, and then I'll be like, that's not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for more like this, and then it'll just like procure some like really cool stuff and then I'm like, I heard of these ones. Can you give me more of like the ones I haven't heard? And they're like, it's another rabbit hole. Like, it's pretty cool because it's like customized. It's like actually asking a knowledgeable person for music suggestions
Right.
or like anything really, and they actually know.
yeah.
I love that like it spews ideas because I can take those ideas and formulate new ideas just based on like my own knowledge.
Do you guys want to get into this?
What?
Am I an asshole?
Yeah. Let's do it. I think it'll be fun.
All right, I'm gonna read some titles, and you guys tell me if there's anything that interests you.
Title? Oh, okay. And then we'll read the
like,
story.
yeah. I mean, they're not all
Alright.
that good. So,
Grand Duchess.
Is this on Reddit? We're doing this on Reddit, right?
yeah, Reddit,
Captain.
the subreddit. Am I the asshole? Where people go and ask, or they describe a situation and they ask people if they are the asshole in the situation.
Sure.
This guy uses Reddit.
Pretty basic concept. Am I the asshole for not letting my friend bring his service dog over?
Yes.
Okay. So you straight up yes. Do
You
you
want
want
to say no?
I
think
Well,
if there's
no,
a-
I'm
I
not
think
asking.
There's so many stories that
I'm not asking. I'm throwing out the
So,
title to
which-
see.
which
Do you want me
one?
to?
But I'm
Do you want me
saying-
to? Do you want me to see what? Tell
We
you
need
what
to
he
pick
said?
one where there's a disagreement. I think
I-
a disagreement. I think that would be the best.
I think that one would. I think what it is. I think we need to pick one where it's like, yes, you're definitely an asshole. I think.
Okay.
I think that would be
Okay,
more
we'll do
because
that.
like that one has there's so many answers that could be.
I would say yes.
Well,
Well, it depends on. Okay.
Do you want me to
Well,
read?
yeah,
Imagine
now-
they're blind and they can't come
Now
over.
read.
dude.
Okay, read it.
All right.
Okay.
We reading the story?
How long?
Yes.
is it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's short.
Good, I have a short
do it.
attention span.
My friend, male 39, he's male 39, friend, male 38, recently got a service dog. It's a diabetic alert dog. The issue arises in that he wants to bring it to my house when I host hangouts parties. I'm not much of a dog person and really don't want it at my house. It is a breed that sheds and I don't want to have to deal with dog hair in my house. Also, my kids regularly play in our yard and I don't want them to encounter dog poop and pee. This sounds like real petty problems.
Wait, is that it?
Like, grow up. No.
Okay.
That's just the first paragraph.
That's a first world problem.
Like, dude, your friend has a dog that makes sure he doesn't die from a diabetic.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, come on.
party.
Okay. Oh, pause though. What is a diabetic dog like? Do they respond to like?
I think
your
they can.
blood
It'll tell you
pressure
when
or
your
They
something?
can
blood-
tell. They
blood
can like
sugar's
smell
low.
your blood sugar. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you if it gets too low.
And is there something that he could do in the meantime while he doesn't have his dog with him to just like not like get his blood pressure?
I
up or
think maybe
something?
like prick his finger every 10 minutes.
Or they usually have like constant monitors, and that guess he can view it and it might beep. They make those, but if he doesn't have that, then yeah, you'd have to prick his finger every so often. But if he doesn't, like he could go into like diabetic shock or whatever. Like it could be bad.
if it's for like a weekend, if he's staying for like a weekend, yeah, to fucking deal with.
Well,
it,
it sounds
dude.
like a party.
Clean up the fucking.
Yeah, no, it's just like
It's just
a
a party?
hangout. Yeah, like a night or party.
Wait, let's finish the story
Okay,
first.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I spend the last 10 years in this house turning it into a place my friends, family, and I could hang out. I have a pool, I built a bar in my basement, those types of upgrades. I offer to meet out at a restaurant or someone else's place and host less, but my house is preferred destination, blah, blah, blah. I have amenity, I host, I mean, this guy's just like, yeah, my house is the designated spot, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I told my friend that his dog wasn't welcome. I offered to pay for a monitoring device he can use while at my house. This guy really hates dogs,
He must.
but he didn't take that offer well.
Hey, I mean,
At the same time, the other guy's like, it depends how you brought it up. It's like, listen, your dog sheds a lot. I don't want it like around my kids.
Right. What you just said, how he said
didn't
your
take
dog's not welcome here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind of fun.
That's
I don't like their kind.
You're
that-
38 years old, and that's how you're talking.
He let me know he wasn't happy and recently missed our Super Bowl get together. Am I the asshole?
Look, dude. All right, it's your house. You can do what you want. Don't invite your friend over.
Yeah.
I mean, it comes down to that, you know.
Yeah. I think teach their own. Yeah.
Yeah, I
think
mean,
that's
you're
just-
right. I mean,
I think you're kind of a bitch.
no, you're
it's a
definitely an
dog.
asshole. Dude.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
I agree, but it's his house.
Yeah,
you gotta
I guess
respect
so.
it.
Also, he did offer to pay for a monitoring device, which is pretty nice of him. Especially 'cause it's like he wants his friend to come over, you know.
Dude, the poop and piss in the yard, like that is such a fucking dumb argument, dude. It's for
Yeah.
a party that at most there would
For
be like
real.
one turd.
Yeah,
and then you
for
could just
real.
pick it. The dude
I
could
don't want
pick it
my
up.
kids to
Yeah.
encounter it.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
What?
Like
They
it's-
never seen shit before.
yeah,
Dude, they
You
could
gotta
pick
clean
it
up
up.
after
The dude
them
could
all
pick it
the time.
up. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, you
for
can't
real,
clean
yeah.
piss up.
yeah. But it's pee, dude.
I mean, it'll literally be gone the next morning.
He's
Yeah.
diabetic, man. That's too much work for him. He's
Yeah,
gotta get someone else to do
Jesus.
that.
And if he has all these amenities, I imagine his yard isn't small enough where the kid is literally going to suck on the shit if they go out into the yard.
Yeah.
Like,
Wait, did it say how old the kids were?
No,
Not that it really matters.
I
but
don't think it matters.
yeah.
Like a 2-year-old rock.
But
I still don't think a 2-year-old did.
if
I
that's
don't
if
know.
that's that guy's biggest problem, then he's living the
what I'm
good
saying.
life.
That's gotta be an instinct from even like a kid wouldn't like they would smell it and be like, ugh,
Oh yeah,
that's
definitely not.
icky.
No,
Exactly.
who's gonna, Okay,
Okay.
let's move on.
Those kids are gonna grow up to be fucks if that's like what their dad's afraid
Douchebags,
of.
yeah.
Yeah.
Probably like keep people in the bathroom and make them like fight each other.
Hate those people.
Might ask for having no empathy toward my overly emotional wife by not picking her up. Jesus.
Pick
Okay, that
physically?
might be
Yeah, I
alright.
wanna-
No, I'm guessing
Or-
like pick her up from work or something.
Having no empathy towards my wife. Okay.
Yeah, you got to read it from the start.
Empathy's our middle name.
I'm 26, male. Wife is 23, female. And we've been together 3 years, if relevant. Lately, my wife has been emotional. Like every little thing sets her off. There wasn't a banana, she cries. No sugar, she cries. Missed her bus, she cries. Okay, right off the bat, she seems like she's going through something.
Definitely going through something.
I mean, she's 23.
Yeah, I mean, you missed the bus. I know a lot of girls that would cry if they missed the bus.
Sure.
What did you say about a banana? Dropped a banana?
There wasn't a banana, she cries. No sugar, she cries.
Those are a little weird.
I don't.
There
Yeah.
wasn't.
She might be like a
some-
little on the
something-
heavier side.
Jeez.
Well, I mean, no sugar. Like, oh fuck, no sugar. Oh, unless you meant like for coffee or something. Okay. I mean,
Just like
I still don't see.
just
It
a
doesn't
pr-
just.
No,
it's just a little thing that like it just, dude.
It could be like a hormonal imbalance.
I've known,
Oh, for sure.
I've known, you guys know, I've known girls that are sensitive like that, and yeah, this is all
Sure.
stuff that I've seen.
Holy, dude, that's definitely something going on, hormonally, or
It's hormonally.
I imagine.
I
Yeah.
guarantee it.
Okay, sorry, go on.
Yeah, I mean, there's no way for us to know, so
Nope. I know this person. I know their entire life story.
stop.
Wait, stop, dude. I was ready to go.
She's
in on that
obese.
What? Yeah, no, we're
one. Oh,
going,
no.
we're going, we're going.
Okay.
I'd almost think she was pregnant. That was my first thought, but there's no way they wouldn't know. But we discovered after a year of trying to conceive that she's infertile.
Okay.
Okay,
I mean,
that
could
could
be a
be
huge
something.
portion.
Yeah.
That could be something, yeah, for sure.
3 years into a relationship, finds out
I know
she's
you're
infertile.
Yes, dude,
like,
that's
holy fuck,
that's a
yeah.
big thing.
Okay.
She also recently had a baby start at her nursery, which also sets her off. Wait, what? Oh.
She must work at a nursery,
Right,
and then
and
like
then
a new baby came
A
in.
baby
Oh.
took her job.
A baby totally took her job. No, a baby
Well,
came
Listen,
in.
baby,
yeah.
I'm on this
Brought
job
up some
now.
feelings, yeah.
I'm taking over the business.
I've tried to be empathetic, but it's all the time tears. I'm so tired. Like each time she cries, I'll drop what I'm doing to comfort her, even if she calls me at work. She walks an hour to work. What?
Walks.
That's crazy, dude.
Okay, I'm starting to see the asshole part coming out.
After a bus journey, she leaves at 6:30 to get to work at 9:30.
Dude, she's on a 2-hour bus ride and then she walks an hour. This bitch is going to Alaska from Florida.
That's how
Holy
long travel is.
fuck.
I've told her I'd drive her. She didn't want me to. Okay.
Is it a city?
I told her to take an umbrella and she forget. What?
Is it a city?
There's no way,
I
dude.
don't
She'd be
know.
walking
Well, it's
across the
a
city.
bus though.
But like, imagine, dude, you can walk like 4 miles an hour, right? So you're walking 4 miles from the bus stop after you took a 2-hour bus ride? She left at 6:30.
This is a daily
She's getting
thing?
there at 9:30.
Say it was daily.
Probably, yeah.
And she doesn't want driven?
Yeah.
Why? That's her fault. That's her fault. That
Wait,
that
she
part's her
doesn't-
fault.
She doesn't want it.
She doesn't want driven, right? She declined.
He said that he offers, but she doesn't want him to.
Yeah, what is she doing? She's doing something. That's
Yeah,
sketchy.
Yeah,
That's weird.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah,
That's weird.
My eyes. Yes.
Dude, it is. It's weird.
Yeah, no, I mean, again, we don't know. Like, they could live like 2 hours from the city or some shit, which would
But
be
she's
weird.
walking 4 miles. At least, well, maybe at least 3 miles. That's like a slow walk. Well,
Yeah.
it might be fat.
Yeah, we don't
know.
fucking know.
Something's
Is it
up.
3-4 miles? No,
Something's up.
I mean, an hour walk.
You smell
so
that?
she
It smells
walked-
like fish. Because it
Okay,
smells
let's get to the
fishy.
story.
Oh God.
She called me sobbing because it rained, like I said it would. She asked me to pick her up.
Like I said it would. That's funny. He's definitely a
I
little
said
bit of an
I
asshole.
couldn't because I had a meeting. She said, I'm sure they'll understand. And truthfully, they have been understanding, but it's all the time. And I did warn her. I refused. She did get huffy. Huffy.
I like that.
And when she got home that night, she wasn't crying. Shocker. But was mad. And hasn't spoken to me since. But we haven't seen each other much as she gets home late and still has work to do. It sounds like they're terrible at communicating, and that he
Terrible.
needs to actually investigate what she's actually going through.
I think he needs to stop going in on her crying. Like, I answer the phone at work. Dude, shut your phone off. I'm sorry, but like you're working. You need that separation.
Yeah.
I wonder if him asking if she wanted a ride was like just a one time, like just like, you know, sitting on the couch, just like, do you want me to like take you to work? He's like, no. Like just because like she's like stubborn or something.
Right. Where he asked once, and then
Yeah,
he
that's what I'm
just like
saying.
assumes.
And now he's
Again,
just
we
like
don't-
she's just like waiting
Yeah,
for him to
we don't know the details, but we can
it-
just
Either way, what you guys said, communication just bad, just sounds like
Terrible,
bad
yeah.
communication.
Dude, she has to be codependent though too.
Right.
She's like relying on him to understand every single one of her feelings.
sure.
Dude,
she's also 23. She's 26, so they
He's
met when she
literally
was
me
20.
for real. Dude, I went through this shit.
Yeah, no,
I-
you got to be
Crying
having
every day?
flashbacks.
Just no, not the crying over like really small things. Yeah,
I remember some
Not
of the
me.
stories that were no, yes, all the time.
dude, I went downstairs. I wanted a banana, but there wasn't a banana.
That one's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
I wonder what
that could
I wonder the
also,
context.
but we don't.
Has to be hormonal, dude.
That
Or-
could also
or-
be
or
like an
mental
example.
illness,
Like
I
he
mean,
could have just made that shit up.
Yeah, true.
Like it's this pet, you know.
Yeah,
just
it's
so
hard to
small.
believe. Yeah.
Yeah. He said, I asked a friend who insisted I'm a TA. I don't know what that means.
Who insisted I'm a TA? Is that
He's a teaching assistant. Okay.
He insisted that I was a teaching
dude?
assistant.
Trust me, dude. You're a fucking teaching assistant.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
It's
All right.
solved.
Yeah.
It's solved. I'm teaching.
I'm a TA.
Oh, she gets
He's a Taurus.
home late and
He's a
still has
Taurus
work to do
attraction.
coursework.
No, he's a fucking
It's
the
just
star
some TA.
sign. He's a Taurus.
Oh,
Taurus.
He's a Taurus attraction.
yeah, TA.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
You know
but
the old TAs.
You know, Taurus attraction.
You want to go to Paris? Look at some of the TAs.
Oh. Well,
Okay.
we're stupid. I'm the asshole. I don't. Why didn't he just type out? Okay, whatever.
The asshole.
I'm
He just
Holy
said
fuck,
TA.
yeah.
Jesus.
Well, that's not how you do
That's a
it.
Reddit thing.
Yeah.
Reddit.
Okay, but my wife texted me to say she's considering taking driving lessons in June. Okay. Well,
Oh, okay. So
should,
she doesn't drive. Okay. I mean, that makes sense. Why she's
which
taking
I
the bus
thought
now.
was a win, but she apparently still angry. Excuse my grammar. I'm typing this hurriedly before work, and the ice cold. Okay. Edit. Okay. He had some edits here. I did want children, but obviously I want to allow my wife to have her feelings on this. I do not want to grieve in front of her and think I'm blaming her. Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd say that's good.
What?
You think that's good that he grieves in private?
Grieving in private, no. But
well, I
just
think
his
blaming
intentions.
her.
I think his intentions.
Oh,
Yeah.
blaming. Oh no,
Yeah,
I
no.
definitely. Yeah, he should
Like making
blame
her feel bad.
Yeah.
about it.
But I think you should be able to communicate your feelings no matter what.
Definitely.
They are,
Oh,
even
definitely.
if they're negative.
Definitely. But
Y-
at
y-
that point, there's nothing.
I feel like at that point it already happened. Like
Yeah,
whenever
true.
they found
They
out,
probably
they
already did.
They probably had that moment. He
you
didn't
don't
want
want
to keep weighing on her.
continually.
That's
yeah,
fair. Mhm.
make her
Just
feel
keep bringing it
bad.
back up.
Yeah. Should she want to adopt or do IVF? I am open, but she should decide to not. Should she decide not to have children, then I will support her. I do not feel like it is my space to be upset here. That's a very reasonable opinion on that subject. 2, she got a hormonal blood test. for reasons other than trying to conceive, and we were told due to her hormonal imbalance, she could not conceive. Okay, so it is hormonal.
That makes sense. I mean, it's a fucking banana.
At least not naturally, and even through intervention, she will struggle. Okay.
She should consider getting her hormones.
I mean, that it sounds like a kind of a crappy situation where it's like, I could see how it would wear him down, but at the same time, like, you married this woman, you got to like be
you
with
are
her.
married.
Yeah,
right.
If she drove the journey, it would be 32 minutes.
How the fuck is it taking her 3 hours?
Yeah, I don't understand that.
Unless she's just walking.
Yeah, if it was just walking, I feel like that'd be different.
But you can't walk 32 minutes. Like drive, Unless it is in the city.
How long would a 32-minute drive be walking? Like about
15 miles.
Time-wise, I mean.
Wait. Sorry.
How much walking is 15 miles? Like how long would
fuck.
that take?
Dude,
That
you can
would
walk
take
3 or
so
4
long.
miles an hour.
Yeah, that would take so long.
So 15 miles if you're walking.
I mean, like all
say
day.
like
all day.
4 hours, 5 hours.
I feel like that tracks
If you're
in.
walking consistently.
It's got to track in an hour and then bus ride on top of that. Depending on where the bus is, I mean, it makes sense.
It's probably the city.
Has to be. But 3 hours? It has to be making a ton of stops.
She probably makes more distance walking than she does on the bus.
And also, like, maybe she has to wait for the second bus.
Yeah, true.
Or she leaves at 6:30.
Yeah,
She got to wait for that bus.
Dude, maybe he meant like an hour walk or like a 2-hour bus ride or something. But he said 6:30.
No, 6:30 to 9:30. Yeah.
No fucking way.
Maybe she stops and like gets breakfast or something. Who knows? She's getting her qualification, so moving jobs is out of the question. Not that she'd want to, so she's looking at. Okay. Yeah, it sounds like a crappy situation. He's kind of being an asshole, but there's a lot of details that we would need to know to actually.
Yeah, dude, there's so many details you need to know. You need to know, like, if she took it, like, the initiative to, like, you know what, like, why am I crying over this? Like, and being self-aware enough to be like, I need to go get help somehow.
Yeah,
Counseling,
I mean, she
hormonal
went
check,
through
blood
something
work.
pretty traumatic, getting told that she can't have a baby. She's having hormonal issues. Like, that's just, you gotta, like, saying you have no empathy towards her.
That's harsh.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah, but he might have been saying that because it might have been going on for a year, and at this point,
Sure.
he has no empathy for her.
Yeah.
Because possibly she didn't want to help herself.
Of course.
And it's hard to help somebody that doesn't want to help themselves because it's impossible.
I don't want to like get too like personal, but just from my experience, I've experienced like something similar to this. It is like a point where like if they're not helping themselves, it becomes like a point where you start to feel less and less like
Totally, yeah. Of course.
I've been there, so that's exactly what it is what I'd say.
I mean, you can't be like, you need to do this. Because they're like, you're telling me what to do. Like, you can't tell somebody what to do.
Yep.
Yeah, dude.
And
even though you know what's best for them.
It's an immediate hostile reaction.
right.
If you tell someone that they need help, even.
Dude, that's for
People
anybody,
don't like to
though.
hear that.
That's for anybody.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you're self-aware enough and you know yourself, like, you're like, oh, okay. Like, you need to take everybody's, well, I wouldn't say everybody's opinion into consideration, but your loved one, you got to take their opinion into consideration no matter what it is.
Yep. And if you aren't doing anything to improve upon yourself and furthermore the relationship, sorry, man. Like,
But dude, that's
not gonna
24/7.
It sounds
that
like
thing
they
you just said, 24/7,
They need couples therapy.
nonstop.
or they're not meant for each other.
Well, they're young.
Young,
Like, they married each other for a reason.
definitely married.
They could probably work it out. They're going through a tough time, I think.
Very young.
3 years married.
No,
Well,
well,
they're three years
Yeah,
together.
I know.
years
That's what I
together.
mean. 3 years and they're married.
Oh yeah.
oh
yeah.
yeah.
I feel like that's quick. And I think in today's day and age, at least.
Yeah.
Well, today, I wouldn't
he
even
was
say
also
that's quick
he was
today.
3 years older, so he was probably ready.
True.
And you know,
Yeah. And he
You know,
was.
that's
He
just
was
the way it
probably
goes
the one to ask,
sometimes. All right, let's move on.
What do you think? Well, actually, what do you think is like a quick marriage today versus back? I think it's like
Quick.
6
Yeah.
months.
okay. I mean,
Well, yeah, I think anything,
I know somebody who got married in 2 months.
anything
so
under,
they're divorced now, of course.
I'd say anything under a year is pretty quick.
I was thinking, yeah. I think people have said it takes 2 years to know somebody. I think it takes longer than that,
Yeah,
to be honest.
I would wait long.
I would definitely wait over 2 years at least.
Bro,
yeah,
we
2
haven't even
years
known
at
each other
least.
for that long. I still feel like I'm learning more every day.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, definitely no.
Yes, especially about like a partner that like you're spending intimate time with. Like you probably with your girlfriend, you probably learn everything. Like You probably learn new things every day. Is
Oh
what I
yeah,
was trying
still,
to say.
still, yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say 2 years is probably a good time. All right, this one looks good. Am I the asshole for thinking my wife's best friend should help pay for fire damage on a fire she started in our home?
Yes,
Yeah, read that.
I think so. But yeah. Let's hear it. Let's hear
look at
it.
the details. Oh, this is.
Can I read this one?
This one's kind of long. Yeah, sure.
All right. Maybe you get a different take from me. Oh, this one is a long one. All right. Should I say the ages? Like
Yeah,
it gives
sure,
like the-
sure.
Yeah, it does give context.
My wife, so 34 male, wife's 30 female, best friend, also 30 female, is staying with us through the weekend to help set up our gender reveal for our soon-to-be baby. I tend to keep my distance from my wife's friend because she's the type of person who tends to have a strong opinion and knowledge about everything, in all caps. She's a great person, but my reserved personality doesn't tend to mesh well with her fiery Italian persona. Yes, pun intended. Anyway, last night we were cooking dinner and we're going to fry salmon on our stainless steel pan. Just as I'm getting everything ready, she decides to tell my wife and I about a TikTok she saw last week about how to prevent things from sticking to a stainless steel pan. Apparently, if you toss a few drops of water and they dance around for more than a few seconds, it's not hot enough. I humor her and decide to step aside since she was so keen on taking over. Fast forward 10 minutes later with the heat as high as it can be, and the water is still dancing. Heat vapor is visibly coming off the pan. I swear to you, the pan has never been hotter. This guy, I keep my mouth shut. Finally, she decides it's probably, in quotes, hot enough and proceeds to pour oil into the pan. All caps, pour oil into the pan. As I expected, almost instantly, the pan is an absolute inferno. Flames are shooting up, engulfing our microwave and edging towards our cabinets. My wife screams and runs into our garage to get a fire extinguisher. It took her about 20-30 seconds to find it, and by the time she runs back into the door, the oil has burnt itself out. My wife and friend are in shock, and I'm just sitting there trying not to lose my cool. Our microwave handle is melted, and the bottom of the microwave has clear damage and melting around it as well. It might still work, but I wouldn't even be comfortable trying. I was visibly upset and told her she'll have to pay half the cost for us. I feel like that's reasonable. Half the cost.
Yeah.
For us
Easily
to replace
reasonable.
the microwave. I should have said it the full cost in parentheses. I also said that she should have just let me cook the meal as I had planned instead of forcefully taking over. She said she just wanted to teach me something, in parentheses, of course, and that I was a total accident. Oh, that it was a total accident, sorry.
Yeah.
It was a total accident that she shouldn't have to pay for. When she said that, I calmed myself down since I knew I wouldn't be able to reason with her. I told her that my wife and I would chat about it and we could talk about it tomorrow. Not sure where to go from here. My wife is stuck in the middle and not sure if we should expect her to help pay for the damage or just move on and call it an accident. AITA for assuming... Oh, am I the asshole for assuming she should help contribute on damages?
No, definitely.
No, dude,
not.
it was her.
I don't think so.
50%.
I think-
That's it.
I would assume if someone did that, because obviously she was like, I saw this TikTok, I'm going to do this thing, and then you catch shit on fire, like immediately, if that was me, I'd be like, I'll pay for it.
No,
That's
yeah,
my fault,
of course.
100%.
I would pay for the whole thing. You have to.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
I guess
definitely.
She said
You
she
don't,
just
but-
wanted to teach me something,
That part was funny.
and she shouldn't have to pay for it. What the fuck?
Yeah, yeah.
I guess it depends how much
She's an asshole.
damage, because would you not turn that into homeowners insurance?
Yeah.
I think if it's
guess,
$1,000
you
or
could,
more.
yeah.
So
New
if it's
microwave.
$1,000 or more, then you're turning it in. If they didn't turn it in, then I can only assume it's less than that.
Sounded like the microwave was the main.
Sounded like the microwave,
But,
and
yeah, I
it
don't
didn't
know.
touch the cabinets. So you're paying for half a microwave. That's like, let's say $150, half, because the $300 microwave, that's pretty good microwave.
Yeah.
So $150, and everybody's cool. Come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, asking for half is reasonable.
Oh, for
Like,
sure.
yeah,
I mean,
right
she
away.
did it.
That was a
Like
good guy.
they all step back. Oh, let me show you this,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you just fuck their shit up, and then you're like, I'm not paying for this.
Yeah, yeah.
Dude, you can't do that like anywhere.
Dude, there's this thing I saw on TikTok, dude. You should try it out. And then they just like fucking pour oil onto a fire.
Yeah, like, well, she poured oil
dude,
into
come
the
on. I was
burning
trying
hot
to teach
pan.
you
Yeah.
something, man. Come on.
What I'm guessing is she poured the oil into the pan, and then the pan was so hot that it like
Right, yeah.
started bubbling over, and then it just caught on fire.
Yeah, I'm just like
So, no, I know. Yeah, yeah.
exaggerating the just like
So I don't know how she's dumb enough to not know that was going to happen. before you even said what happened, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, that's gonna catch on fire.
Dude, hey man, if you
Wait, what did she say? If the water stops hopping on the hot pan, then it is hot
Yeah, I don't-
enough.
if it starts dancing, like if it starts moving around, like
If it stops,
yeah.
Like
But
it just
wouldn't it
evaporates
only
It,
get
it was just
faster?
dancing the entire time. Is what.
Yeah, I don't
wouldn't it get
understand.
faster
Worded
because
it.
there's more energy, so it's moving around
I think
faster?
so.
Yeah, I don't
I
understand.
think it's just some bullshit.
Just TikTok's so dumb.
honestly,
Because imagine a
It might-
cold pan, it's not gonna move.
it might be one of those things that we talked about, like with the children thing, like turn your
That's
gas
exactly
on.
what I just thought.
So
of.
she's just dumb enough
I
to
mean,
believe
yeah.
something
Yeah.
like that.
Possibly. Hey,
Yeah, I
dude,
don't know
Gosh,
if it
dude.
had like bad intentions behind it, but
So
Yes,
is he the
something.
asshole? No.
Definitely not.
If you
Absolutely not.
if you jump off this bridge, but if you like tuck like right as you land, like it's like 50 feet up.
But you jumped off the bridge, right? So if your friend jumped off the bridge, would you? You jumped off, right?
Wait. Okay, dude, you're confusing my bit. I was doing a bit, and you just like cut me off, and now I'm confused. I don't know.
Did you ever hear like the teacher like, if your friend jumped off the bridge, would you?
Yeah, of course.
Because you're like
Yeah.
you're like talking, so I'm like, I'm only talking because my friend was.
I mean, if he was committing suicide, no,
Well, I think it's more.
I'd probably be like, oh,
that
fuck,
was the
Jake,
question.
fuck.
It's more of an argument
Okay.
to your parents. Like, why'd you do this? You're like, well, my friend did it.
My friend Timmy done a sweat with donuts.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're like, well, if Timmy jumped off a bridge, would you? I don't know. Did Timmy want to
I
die? Did
probably
Timmy?
would.
Was he jumping into water?
What was
or
under the bridge?
How tall is this bridge, and did he have a parachute on
Was
it?
there a trampoline at the bottom?
Was he just bungee jumping off the top?
Was there a ball pit under?
Was he at Chuck E. Cheese, and was his bridge theoretical, and was it only like 2 feet?
Because if so, then I would probably jump out the bridge.
With a big pile of candy?
I mean,
under
ask
the
me
bridge?
tomorrow. Let me sleep on it, and then I would think about it.